Hello, my name is Andrew Oklagi, and today I'm going to be talking to you about captioning and accessibility. So normally we associate accessibility with students who have a documented learning disability, but in reality, when we present our teaching in new and more accessible formats, we benefit a lot of different types of students. COVID has forced us to change our teaching, and it's exposed a lot of students who have been struggling for a long time but have not been raising their hand and have been left behind in the way that we present information in classes. The good thing is that COVID is also an opportunity to change the way we teach to help those students. There are existing tools that can help them. For example, the 3 approved ways of doing video conferencing for classes at UDC, WebEx, Microsoft Teams, and Blackboard Collaborate, have easy ways to introduce captions and transcriptions of classes that are going to help a bunch of different types of students. So normally we associate subtitles and captions, which are the text that appear at the bottom of a video that's put in writing what's being said, with a particular vulnerable population, namely the deaf or the hard of hearing. But in reality, a bunch of different types of students would benefit from having a written record of what was said in a class. You may have students who can't listen aloud at home because of their living situation. You may have students who have low bandwidth who can't come into a video conference or have to choose between video and sound. Or you have students whose language of instruction isn't their native language and would like a written version of what's being said so they can go to a dictionary to look up words. You may also have students who don't have the time to attend every lecture and may need to read or catch up on public transportation or whenever they are able to find time. So while this particular resource is normally associated with people who have hearing problems, in reality there's a bunch of different types of students at UDC who would benefit from captions, subtitles, and transcription. So for Microsoft Teams, you have the option for live and automatic captioning. That means that as you're speaking, the words that you say are translated or transcribed via a computer algorithm into text that appears on the screen as you're speaking. It can transcribe multiple different languages and it supports translation. The problem is that Microsoft Teams doesn't save the captions. So you can't go back in and check for accuracy and make sure that what you're saying was accurately transcribed by the computer and put on the screen. If you want to learn more about how to do this in Microsoft Teams, about how to use captioning, right now in the upper right-hand corner, there should be a link flashing. WebEx also supports live and automatic captioning. You'll need to enable the WebEx assistant, and unlike Microsoft Teams, WebEx allows you to save and edit the transcriptions that are made. So if the subtitles are wrong, you can go back in and correct that. The problem is that right now it only supports English. There's no translation option, and if you speak in a language other than English, the computer isn't going to catch it. The program isn't going to catch it. If you want to learn more about WebEx and how to do this in your WebEx sessions, again, there's a link flashing in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Finally, we have Blackboard Collaborate. Blackboard Collaborate currently has no live automated captioning. You can assign a student to caption the class as you go along. However, that may prevent or distract the student from participating in the class. What you can do is use Kaltura to automatically caption recordings. That means that when you upload a recording of a meeting or of a class into Kaltura, you have the option to automatically put in captions into those meetings or classes. Again, in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a tutorial of how to use Blackboard Collaborate and automatic captioning. For all of these options, you're going to need to speak slowly and clearly in order for the computer or the person who's transcribing what you're saying into captions and subtitles to understand you. Have minimal background noise. And remember that it's never going to be 100%. You'll need to go back in and edit the captions and edit the transcript for accuracy. The computer will make mistakes, the person who's doing it will make mistakes. This is a problem for Microsoft Teams. While you're able to do it live, you don't have the option to go back in and edit for accuracy. So at the beginning, I had talked about the challenge of the pandemic, but also the opportunity it provides us. In reality, there's a lot of students who have been struggling for some time, and they've become more visible during the pandemic. We have the opportunity to use existing tools in a new way to make sure that we serve those students and that they get the most out of our classes that they possibly can.